If you see me, I be with it. 409 overseas with it. 832, 281. Now I'm 313 with it.
The beat today, man. Underground Stars TV. Man, we international today. This ain't no around the house call, man. We got my man's Hennessy in the house. King Tut. Man, I just want to give you a good introduction, man, because you're a good brother, bro. Man. I know you very well. And I just want to ask you some questions today, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, real shit, man. Appreciate Underground Stars TV for having me. Shit, shoot, what you got? I'm here for it.
First of all,
it's up.
From you being an international player, so to speak, an international brother, an international body and soul. Can you start with your inspiration in music and where it's rooted from and where it went for the people that don't know?
Well, for me, I'm rooted in gospel music first. That's the first music that had me bopping and dancing because I was in church as a youth first. So I heard a lot of gospel music. My mom was a singer, and with her being a singer, I've been in a lot of studios, so I heard all kind of genres of music, from Zydeco to jazz to bluegrass to country to hip hop, everything. So that's my musical upbringing. Now, how it got me international was just being in different places. Some places the wrong time, some places the right time, and I just happened to meet the right people on the wrong nights or the wrong people on the right nights. It's just however the card's gonna go. And with that being said, with me being thorough, I pull up on people, and I just happen to travel. And with a sense of travel and go and meet people in different places, I start seeing people thought differently. I start seeing that people do things differently. People got a different aspect on how they view money. People got a different aspect on how they view music. So with me doing that, I just, I was always keen about traveling. Then, like I said, being in church, having the Bible in my hand, I didn't know what the pastor was saying all the time, so I go to the back of the Bible and look at the world that's on the back. The back of the Bible, how I got Jerusalem and Israel and shit on the back. I would look at that and I'd be like, man, I want to go out there because they playing all kind of shit. Cuz had some shit with some strings. He had some harps and shit. I want to go out there and see that shit. Then that shit was gold. I'm just thinking about stuff like that, so that got me traveling and going see different things, pretty much.
Okay. I know a lot of people that see you everywhere, like around the world, country to country, city to city. People don't even know where you from. You know what I'm saying? Well, people that know you, but to this new digital way, let these people know where you from.
Well, first of all, I'm from Puerto Rico.
Your homeland.
Well, I'm from Texas. I was born in Galveston, but I lived in Port Arthur for at least 14 years. From Port Arthur, I went to Houston by way of Beaumont. I didn't do so well in Beaumont. I went to alternative school there, Paul A. Brown. I did a couple months there, and I ended up finding myself in Houston. I didn't finish the 9th grade. I didn't finish school. I ended up actually going to jail for a year and a half. And then coming out of jail, county jail, I was at Baker Street, Houston, Texas. And I ended up finding some helpful older guys that got me on the offshore. And with them getting me on the offshore, they was always giving me game on how to use my money, on where I should bet at, who I should bet with, what teams to bet for. When I travel, let the money work for me when I travel. So leaving Houston by way of Beaumont and Port Arthur, that's definitely my hometown, the Golden Triangle. I would definitely say I'm from the east side of Port Arthur. I would definitely say I rep the west end of Beaumont for a little bit, but most importantly, I'm from the north side, Acres Home to Soto Block. That's where I'm from.
Ooh-wee. Shout out Port Arthur, Texas in this motherfucker. My nigga Pimp C, swinging doors, diamonds all against the wood and all of that. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. You want to tell me about your times growing up in Port Arthur? The shit that shaped you.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I don't mind, man. It was rough. I had a mom that was young. And I ain't gonna badmouth her. She lived and loved the way she knew how to live and love. You know, I feel like with me, myself, I'm a parent. I have 6 children. I'm there for all of them. I feel like for a woman to have not been there, she had to have been going through something, or she have had to have lived a life that was very hard. Because I don't see anything that would make a woman want to just not necessarily raise her children, but not just be there and play the mother role. You know, my mom was more of a babysitter. My mom come check on you, make sure you got food, you good. She gone for 3 weeks. You know, my mom was a hustler. My mom liked to grind more than she liked to spend time. You know, until she ended up doing time. I remember going to the feds to visit my mama, and my mom was a boss in the penitentiary too. My mama had aluminum foil earrings and aluminum foil rings on her hand. You know, whatever she was doing to run, whatever she was running, they respected her. You know what I mean? So I didn't see my mama again until I was 26. But yeah, that was my upbringing in Port Arthur. That's all I'm gonna speak on Port Arthur. But shout out to Port Arthur.
Shout out to the PAT area, man. Keeping it real, man. But you also spent some time in Job Corps, am I right? Can you tell me about that? Cause that was Job Corps was some lit shit, man. It's kind of like if you know type of shit, man. You want to tell us about your time there?
First of all, shout out to Gary. Shout out to Gary Job Corps, man. Gary was it was everything I wanted it to be. I ain't gonna lie, man. They had good food. I love the chow there. They had a great gym, great basketball court and outside court, inside and outside court. But most importantly, I was doing what I wanted to do. I got to choose 3 electives. I got to choose bricklaying. I got to choose culinary arts. But the third one, it was supposed to be...
That's big shit right there. That's big shit.
Bricklaying and culinary arts. The third one was supposed to be welding, but I never got to do it because they didn't have equipment or tools. So I was in the bricklaying for the longest. I got knowledge and skill in submitting bricklaying. The only issue is I only lasted 3 months, man, because they got me for inciting a riot. They said I had too many blacks ready to ride for me on the Mexicans. And I'm like, why are we trying to fight the Mexicans? I fuck with the Mexicans, you know what I'm saying? But they was like, nah, man, you on both sides. They doing this because of you.
You said you was playing both sides, so they thought you was a double agent. They couldn't tell if you was a brother or a muchacho.
Bro, and then my hair was long. See, I wasn't always bald. I had braids at one point. I had a fro, waves, all that. But you know, joining the military, I cut it off once and I didn't stop. Before you know it, I got to keep it that way or I'm gonna look crazy with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I know you
Job Corps
definitely...
was lovely. Job Corps was lovely. I loved it. They just kicked me out, man.
Okay.
But you know what? They did pay me every 2 weeks for like a whole year and a half.
Type shit.
They sent me $25.72 every 2 weeks, bro.
Like a residual, huh?
Like a residual or some shit. And every 2 weeks I got that increment of pay, bro. And I knew what to do with it too.
Okay. Well, I know you've been in and out these streets a lot, man. You want to tell me about the first time you went in court and saw Judge Barty?
Oh, Judge Barty?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga. Man, I can tell you about that right now. First of all, shout out to my mom. This is one of the times she was there. My mama wasn't always there, but if I had court, when I had court, she was there. She was there for that court appearance. This particular court appearance, man, it happened because I got caught in Rampart doing something. Shout out to Rampart. I got caught in Rampart doing something. And of course, I was alone. And so when I went into the court, I didn't have to go do no time or nothing. But when I went into the court, the way this man looked at me, man, Judge Barty say, you know what? I know your mom and I know your folks. He go, the next time you come in here, you're not leaving the jail cell. And then he just left it like that. He just left it, and I was like, damn. And like the next day I was moved to Beaumont. The next day I was moved to Beaumont.
The next fucking day.
The next day I was moved to Beaumont.
Bruh. Yeah, that's.
Judge Boy, I ain't gonna lie, he scared the fuck out of me, man. Like when he said that, man, I was ready to just like do whatever my mama said. If my mama would have said, "You moving to Mexico," I would have moved to Mexico. Because I wasn't trying to listen to her. I wasn't trying to listen to certain things. I was trying to listen to my mama, but I wasn't trying to listen to her when she'll bring a nigga in the crib and be like, "Oh, this your daddy." I'm like, "No, it ain't." Nah, I got smacked because I'm telling the truth. This nigga ain't my daddy. You know what I'm saying? She just want me to connect and blend with niggas so much. Nah, I'm out type shit, you know.
Okay.
But she got me out that situation, bro. And she knew I wasn't gonna stay with her, so she was like, "Move with your auntie." Almost on some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit. You moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel-Air.
Okay. Well, everybody got people that inspire them and give them inspirations. You know, for me, it was my uncles, for rappers in the street. You know, whether it was MC Breed, Tupac, whoever. Who was some of your inspiration? People that inspired you?
Man, to be honest with you, bro, it'll have to be probably more actors than rappers, more book writers. You know, like I was inspired by Edgar Allan Poe at one point. I was inspired by certain characters in the Bible at one point. I was inspired by Dragon Ball Z characters at one point. You know, certain things helped me get through certain situations. Let's say the Dragon Ball Z aspect. The fact that somebody will be getting their ass whooped and then all of a sudden just get some energy to whoop your ass. Like, I like Dragon Ball on that aspect, you know what I'm saying? And the fact of Samson, you know, just a lone soldier just out here, strong. Hey, but where the bitch is at? Where the bitch is? You know what I'm saying? If my nigga want to get fresh too, he didn't whoop 30 niggas and took their clothes. Like I like shit like that. Even Paul of Tarsus. I like mythology. So if anything inspired me to make me know that I was more than what people or society was trying to portray me to be, I would have to give it to scriptures of the Bible and mythology and passages from poetry. It wasn't necessarily a person. It was the idea of what man could become and what men were looked at back then that I just didn't see around me, bro. All I seen was a bunch of broke ass men around me, a bunch of men that want to blame the white man for his troubles, want to say I did time, that's why I don't got time out here. I seen a whole bunch of sorry ass niggas, bro. So for me, I knew that when I start meeting and seeing the real guys and how they didn't even deal, they'll overlook your ass with a smile, man. When I seen them real players not yelling, talking to you with a smile on your face, but you got fear in the other nigga face, like, I start paying attention. Like, that's the guys I want to talk to. That's the guys I want to hang around. I want to see what they see. I want to be around where they hang around at. You know, but that requires you moving. You start hearing where these people go. You like, oh, you went to Florida? Like, only certain black men know what it's like to leave Detroit to go to Florida. You know what that's like. Only certain people. You know what I'm saying? But you know what you're doing when you go there. But if you go from Florida to Detroit, oh, I know why you in Detroit. I know why you in Detroit from Florida. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm a nigga that was going from Houston to Detroit and then back to Houston. You see what I'm saying? Then I go to Florida. You see what I'm saying?
Type shit.
I'm that type of guy. You see what I'm saying? So,
type shit.
That's what I'm on, bro. People inspire me. People like you inspire me, bro.
My nigga, appreciate that, man. You know how he does it. You want to talk about the kind of women you into, the kind of women you got, what you working with, man. Talk about the situation. I know a lot of people want to hear that for sure.
Well, I think they both in the bed right now. I think Marion just went because the kids said so. But Queen right there, they want to smoke. They want to smoke. They done rolled up and waiting on me. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit.
I got Queen. Let me see. Come here, baby. let y'all see Queen. I'll let y'all see one of them. When the other one come up and y'all can see her too. This is my sexy woman right here. This is Queen, everybody. Shout out to Queen.
What that do, Queen? What it do?
Yeah, I got two awesome women, man. They you know how a man is supposed to have a rock. I got two mountains, baby. You know what I'm saying? So these are my mountains. These what I lean on. They lean on me. I feel like every man should just have his own moving and working, functioning battleship, and that requires a king and a queen, and the soldiers that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And the princes and the princesses that come with it. So I never seen a kingdom ran with just one man and a bunch of niggas. Never seen it. Never seen it. What I seen was families run kingdoms. That's what I saw. I saw that. So for me, I spent a lot of time working on my family. And when you work on your family, a lot of honesty come with it. And when you're honest as I am, you pretty much get what you want.
Wait.
Kingdom to the empire.
That ain't a bad deal at all, my brother. Ain't a bad deal at all. You understand, dude?
You got the cakes too.
Shit, man. Hey. Hold on. Let's get some chill on for that. One time. All right, man. You want to tell me about how you met Big Homie CC, man? Because I see y'all running all around Africa, running amok, man. And I see Big Homie CC on a monumental campaign on the interviews, man. It's crazy. Like he took the internet by storm. So
he single-handedly swarmed the internet.
Man.
Single-handedly. You got to think, this is a guy that come from humble upbringing, of course, but most importantly had his father and his mother in his life to instill certain values in him because they already knew how smart and intelligent this kid was going to be. But most importantly, getting to see him adapt to the things he saw and not be, easily moved or confused. He knew exactly what he was seeing, and he easily computed that as an adult would. And for him to have that knowledge, people tend to bring guys like us in a lot more. People tend to bring the youth that they take a liking to into a light that most kids will never see. And he's one of those guys, And upon meeting him, I just simply reached out to him and told him I loved his content, but most importantly, was he serious about the human trafficking venture, in which, he goes and he retrieves the people that need saved, whether it's women or children. And with me doing that, that's what this guy does. And with me doing that, reaching out to him, I sent him my credentials. I let him know that I wasn't playing. I let him know that I have a background in combat, and I also let him know that I have a couple deployments. So with him seeing that and understanding, he took my number down and he kept me for reference, I guess. Long story short, after saying so much stuff to his content, I happened to talk to a buddy of mine, shout out to quote Ghost Tommy. I spoke with him and I said, hey man, I got a guy we can bring down here. He's very hot right now. He's going off with the fucking content. And right now he's on Camp Capone and he's doing a lot of real life street stars interviews. And he was like, really? I said, yeah. He said, well, how would this benefit me? I say, well, he's in London. And the fact that he can fly here, you can shoot with him, you get the opportunity of a lifetime. He agreed, he saw it my way, we made it happen. Before you know it, BK had 5K in his pocket. BH had 5K in his pocket. And we had a couple interviews done. What turned into him being a weekend at my house. He ended up staying at my house for 3.5 weeks. We ended up chopping it up so much that I'm happy to call him my brother, That's a great guy right there. Me and him broke bread together. Got him paid as I always do. The last celebrity I had here, DJ Hardhitter, got him paid, took care of him. He saw how I moved. He had a comfortable time out here, a great stay. But most importantly, back to BH, Big Homie is one of those guys, bro, that you can definitely depend on. I found that out because when he went to Africa, he called me. When he called me, I told him I'm gonna come out there and see him. He didn't think I was bullshitting to the least. what he did was say, when you get here, I'm gonna roll out the red carpet. That's exactly what he said. Guess what he did when I got there? He rolled out the red carpet. So like, when you meet somebody like that who can do great business, who you can build with, have around your family. Like my kids was waking them up in the morning. They love BH. My women cooked all of us food. We love BH. When you got a guy you can have around your family, not have any malicious intent, just genuine, a big-hearted fella, but you know not to deal with him in the wrong way.
I ran up on these niggas, what happened?
That's why
when I ran up on y'all, what happened?
You never ran up on
me.
me.
You had to protect your little homie loose. You had to pull it behind you.
Why you didn't get it?
Because y'all sent the boogeyman, nigga. That's what happened. That's what happened. Your homie see.
You know what I'm saying? Only certain guys know people like this. And for me to go out to Africa, for him to have a pool he had in Africa, he paid a couple nights for us to stay on their side because they was 40 minutes away from where we were, and he wanted us to party with them so bad, he bought us another place to stay next to them. bro, we did our thing, man. We did our thing. And I gotta say, shout out to BH right now. He got a couple of interviews out. Shout out to Ray. Got some interviews out with Ro right now. He just did a new one with Cam Capone. He just did a new one with 607 Pump. He just did another one with Orlando Brown, and he got some more stuff coming with Cam. He right now he's filming with Cam and Mace right now. So shout out to Cam. Shout out to the whole movement.
Shout out to all of the other brothers. As a matter of fact, I just heard you say 607 Punk, man. You want to speak on the, 607 UNK? You want to speak on the 607 UNK situation? Let me hear that shit, man.
I'm shouting him out because he a clown, bro. And I gotta shout the clown out because we do business with the clown. Like every circus, there's a clown. He's definitely the goddamn clown. This dude, I call him 607 Punk because number one, that's exactly what he looked like to me. He doing a whole lot. If you got your nails painted, you look funny. So if you look funny, exactly. Back in my day, we didn't call you, the rainbow and all the letters and LGBT. We didn't do all that. What we said was, they funny. they acting funny. They looking funny. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They wrote. You know what I'm saying? So for him, it's just. I get all the antics. I understand what you're trying to do on your platform. But you can't lie on my brother, bro. Especially when I'm doing business with him. You can't sit here and say that he's lying on platforms because he's not on your platform telling what he knows. He got upset because I brought him over to a European platform to speak his truth, which is all fact. He's already did it on a fuckload of goddamn platforms way before he got to mine. People that could have been discredited BH. And nobody has discredited Big Homie. Nobody. So if you want to see real interviews with real comments and real stories from facts, look at Pierce Morgan with BH. Go look at Cam Capone with BH. Go look at real life street stars with BH. But if you watching and 607 Punk is next to BH, man, BH don't even want to give all that information because of him right here. He just said that he be lying. So why would I sit here and talk and say what I know when you just gonna call me a lie the moment I leave this couch? That's why I got an issue with 607 Punk. And he didn't only stop there, he also said that I called him.
Shout out my boy Tuck. Tuck was on your ass every day on the gas.
He tried to call niggas up, let that nigga pull up to do some content. I ain't letting nigga through these gates. I don't know who he
Shout
called.
out my boy King Tuck.
He called somebody, say he want to do some content. Let him in. Nigga ain't let nobody through this gate.
I've never called this Smoofy, bro. He is Smoofy. He a sucker that's a goofy, bro. A soft ass goofy. I ain't never called this dude, bro. He called my phone, bro. I was at a podcast when they was mixing shit up. My dog, shout out to Big Baller, DJ Chris Hunt, aka the K-Stream Show. I'm over there chopping it up with them like we always do. Family is having a great time. He interrupts and called me while I'm there. I answer the phone. He like, yeah, so what's up, fuck nigga? What's that whole ass shit you was talking about? Why my name in your mouth? I say, first of all, bro, whatever your grievance is, you can pull up to Germany. We can go to Quote Goats and we can have the discussion there. Or we could do it on me and BH podcast. He gonna say, man, I ain't coming to where you at. I don't even know where you at. I say, I just told you, I'm in Germany. He took his glasses off. He said, you in Germany? What? You in Germany? I go, yes, bro, I got a house here and everything. He looked. He go, well, go ahead and book me then. Go ahead and book me. I said, I ain't gonna book you, but I'll fly you here. If anything, you should pay to come talk to me, nigga. He gonna say, what that sound like? What that sound like? You ain't gonna book me. Well, if you gonna book me and him then. I goes, bro, you have to pay for your own mans, bro. He gonna say, man, you a pussy, and hang the phone up. That was the only conversation I had with this movie.
Yeah, man, because he was talking a lot of shit, man, on the pods. I definitely seen him.
Listen, bro, I never asked this nigga to let me in no gates. I never asked this nigga to help me do anything. I never asked this nigga to be my friend, nothing. I never asked 607 Pump for nothing. So stop lying, boy, before I go ahead and
Swing gonna be first.
Squeeze my first.
Swing gonna be first.
Shoot me first.
Swing on my first. Swing gonna be
Do my
first.
first.
But that boy said swing on me first. Swing on my
Swing
first.
on my first.
Swing on my first.
Swing on my first.
Expose you a crackhead.
Swing on my first.
You done already
And he swear that ain't him, nigga. We know that's you.
Like we know you was a crackhead, bro.
That was
we
you.
got you
Swing
on
on
camera.
my first, nigga. That was you, nigga. We know
And we got you on camera. We got you on camera smoking. They already sent me the footage. I got the footage of you smoking crack. Yeah, 607 Pump. So why you even trying to talk to me? You already a disadvantage. You literally are a person with ailments.
Bruh.
You can't compete with me. Then he gonna text me and say he can beat me up. That's how I know he smoke crack.
Bruh.
That's how I know he smoke crack. You gotta be high off the dust.
Hey man, yeah man, 607 man, stop getting all them folks over down there riled up, man.
Yeah, bro, cause I ain't gonna even take you serious, 607 Pump. I don't even take you. I'm laughing at you. Like you weigh like 30 pounds, bro, and it's all dreads. It's dreads and shoes.
Big facts.
So like I don't know what you're trying to do for real, bro. But I know for a fact that it's content, and I know when I see you, you're gonna be on some arts content, bro. I know all that already. What I'm trying to say is just tell the truth when it comes to me, though, because I can expose you and tell the truth about you. Like I'm speaking truthfully. You smoke crack. Like the last time I seen your interview, you had a chain and a watch on. The next time I see your interview, you just had a watch on. The next time I see your interview, you ain't have a chain or a watch. What's going on, bro? I'm over here doubling up, bro. I got extras on extras. It's trophies for me, bro.
I don't know, 607 jury real. That shit might be a little fugazi.
Man, listen.
He be hanging around 607. You be around too many gangsters be wearing real jewelry, man.
Listen,
I don't think they let you walk around like that.
Listen, I don't even think he could hold on to the fake jewelry if somebody steal it. Like he giving it all up. You know what I'm saying? Like he giving it all up. He ain't holding on to nothing. So
that nigga look like Lil Chris and Boys in the Hood. The nigga that was in the wheelchair. Crazy legs.
Yo, crazy legs.
Oh, crazy legs looking ass nigga, man. But let me leave you alone, 607. Chill out, folks. Chill out. Man, so how many celebs you done met, man? Tell me about it, man.
I've been meeting celebs. Like the first celebs I probably met was all in the church house. Like I met BB and CC Winans in the church house. I met Leon in the church house.
BB and CC. Shout out to BB and CC.
I met in my older times, as I'm older, like people that I've actually worked with as opposed to went to see and enjoyed the concert or whatever. I've worked with a lot of different rappers and artists and moguls. I bodyguard everybody from Terrence Howard to Russell Simmons to Trader True to Robin Thicke. I've been in all these places and had to watch these people. Even with Terrence Howard, to be specific, he made me stand in front of him while he's smoking a cigarette because he don't want nobody to see him smoking. Same thing with Russell Simmons. He made me stand next to him so he could sit Indian style in the chair with no shoes on. Put his fat forms under the damn club seat. We in the club lit. He acting like he like down south hip hop. I'm looking at his face. That shit hurt his feelings, dog. You should have saw Russell Simmons' face. He's sitting Indian style in the club. I want to say that at the time they had Man, I got that swag. That shit playing on some shit. You know when them niggas in Atlanta was doing that stupid fruity, stupid crazy swag when they used to put red, orange, and green and yellow in their hand, call it stupid fruity swag.
I was down there at that time. Look, that Mano story I just dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
That was in Georgia.
Oh.
So I was down there at that time. I remember when Swaggin' and Surfing came out, I was in Georgia. Like, swagging and surfing my ass off down that motherfucker. I definitely remember.
We used to be lit, bro.
Yeah.
Those certain clubs, like, there used to be a couple of them. I don't want to say no names, but I remember the Bamboo. That was one. It was a couple clubs on Tuesdays, daytime parties I had to attend and look out for people for. It was really lit. It was really a dope experience to be around certain people that had that aspect of power and money, because you get to see how they don't even treat it like they got power and money. They're literally moving like they don't care about nobody that's around them but the people they there with. So like, it was a good experience. The best celebrity I probably had the funnest time with was probably A Boogie. Like, and that's because we drank and smoked together. Like, that was a good dude. Him and his manager Bubba. Shout out to Bubba. Great people. We did this in Germany at the backstage of Euro Palace. Great team. I got to record some of the things. I didn't record it. My buddy that was with me, he recorded it. Because like I said, I don't really take pictures and record people. But later on, I got to recording because I started my Instagram. And that was one of the first videos I posted. So shout out to A Boogie. Shout out to my dog Bubba. That was probably the best time. The worst time I had a celebrity around me was probably Juice WRLD, because I got to perform with him, and the week or the month he stopped touring from overseas, when he returned back, he killed himself. So the last time I saw him was the last time the world probably seen him in America.
Type shit.
That was a sad thing. I got to open up and perform for him in Europe at Euro Palace. I got to open up and perform for Fetty Wap. Shout out to Fetty Wap, he just got released.
Oh yeah. That boy,
So yeah, man, I've been around a couple of people, man. Artillery the God, that's another celebrity. Shout out to him. And,
what up, Artillery? What up, Artillery?
Big homie CC don't like nobody calling him a celebrity though.
Oh no, big homie CC is definitely a celebrity. Whether
celebrity, bro.
Whether he like it or not.
That's what it is.
He's definitely a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. A lot of folks striving to get there, and a lot of people will. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, I appreciate you being so up and honest, man, because I knew you was only gonna kick that shit with, your mans. And I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying?
All my content gonna come through you, hopefully, bro. If I don't shoot it myself, I'm coming to you with it. Cause I don't like real recognize real. It's the old saying go, the old proverb. But when I talk to you, guns, luck, I could talk to y'all about anything, bro. And I feel like I won't be judged or frowned upon. So
shout out to T-Guns and love.
T-Guns, man. Shout out to Sonny. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Most importantly, I want to end it with just saying I like what you got going on. I want to keep this platform moving. But most importantly, man, we got some shit for their ass, bro. They need to hear how we think, bro.
Man, they better believe it, man. Coming straight at them, man. We ain't waiting on not a nan nutter, not a nan nutter, man. So, shit. Before we leave, you wanna tell folks what about anything they gonna be seeing in the future? These projects guys working on.
For sure, they got this Underground Stars TV interview that's dropped with me and my man D-Vino Hurst on there. That's gonna be dope. So shout out to Pesci TV. But most importantly, I got more content with Big Homie CC coming. I got more content with Artillery the God. I got more content with Big Barry. Shout out to Big Barry. I got content coming on various different platforms that I haven't locked in yet. I'm just in the midst of talking to them. We got to talk numbers after a while. But other than that, tune in to see us in Africa again in a few weeks. My children's passports just came in yesterday, so we all gonna leave this time. Thank you for that. And, shout out to Africa. Shout out to Kenya. Shout out to Mombasa. Shout out to Nairobi. Shout out to Germany. Shout out to Bondholder, the whole Island Flot. Shout out to K-Town. Shout out to Wiesbaden. Shout out to Texas, Port Arthur. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Georgia. Shout out to Arizona. Everywhere that I missed and everybody that I said, much love. But other than that, just keep following the content. Check out the music that's out now. It's Up Is Up, Not At All, just dropped with Big Homie CC. Check it out on all platforms, Spotify, IG, everything, Apple Music, whatever your preference. Other than that, you're gonna catch us and find us on TikTok talking this shit. Shout out to Ken.